Calgary 342 here. Today we're back and we're playing Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. This game is rated M for mature content. This also deals with things that are back in past time, so just think of the 1800s. You know, women were not that. It was just put your mindset that not everything that we do today is gonna be. It's just, you know, just be your discretion advice. Last time we were doing the architecture and we found Arthur. I got stuck and I got lost, but now I have a clear head and I know what to do. So let's hit this bad boy right here.
Somehow the text remains legible. Let's see if I remember my Latin.
Oh? An inscription for the near four pedestals translate to Vitus rest nearby. Beware the one who wishes to disrupt his sleep, for he is guarded by his gaze, the gaze of his brother, the autumn wind. Okay. So we got a new objective now. So what the? Oh. What happened to your statue?
A sickle for harvesting. The ancient Romans honored the seasons.
See?
A goddess? A mother? Someone's wife?
Their mother, then. What we found last time. I don't know what else to look at. Maybe it's her, yeah, her pedestal.
There were 4 statues here originally.
I wonder what the 3 other statues look like.
I see now. Mr. Swift didn't realize the significance of the statues.
Okay. Oh, it literally tells us this right here. Hold on. A female looking west. Okay, never mind, guys. I actually had it all along. Go figure. Now I can validate. Yes, I had it right the first time.
Now, let's see what this has to tell us.
She was just facing the wrong way. Whew. Good grief. Within the scene, I should see the location of the two. Yeah, there we go. It does that weird thing. Oh. Yeah, there you go. It was something. Here. Let's dig this up.
Here is your discovery, Mr. Swift. And look at this.
What have you found? Don't let anyone touch anything there.
Okay.
Eureka! I found you, my friend.
Oh, what is it? Okay. So let's see. Yes, perfect. Run, run, run. Run, run as fast as your little legs can carry you. Alright. Let's go. Okay. He has those too, guys.
A box of darts. Handy against rodents of all kinds.
Oh. History of elephants. Describes one crucial kinds elephants may seem, but they become extremely dangerous. Therefore, the book guides on how to communicate and interact with the big. Oh, he killed that man. Personal diary owned. Theodore always uses his wealth to shut down complaints. I'd rather he bought a brain with more fiction so that he were smart enough to see the bigger picture. Not everything revolves around your darn elephant. I have only a few months before he will commence construction. He lacks the imagination to build something beautiful. Ivory baths. The mundanity. I must think lest our invaluable history be buried by the incoincidental. Oh my gosh. Oh,
Trying to take over my research, are you? I come here to pick up my diary, and I find you snooping around.
I explain myself,
yourself.
sir.
Mr. Swift, if that were true, I would have been on my way to the newspaper. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself properly.
Outrageous! You deceived me, sir. What is the reason for your being here? Who sent you, Mr. Holmes?
Theodore Gilden's premature death brought me here.
Yep.
Theodore is dead? How can that be possible?
I'm thinking of all the possibilities, and I'm not crossing out anyone who might have been involved. Even his elephant. The land you're excavating belongs to Mr. Gilden, does it not?
Yep.
Did I hear an accusation? I have nothing to hide. You can ask me whatever nonsense you've prepared as a token of my diminishing respect towards you.
Very well, Mr. Swift. I appreciate your cooperation.
Where were you this morning?
Were you at the site this morning?
Affirmative. This project is taking a lot of my time, as you see. I spend more time underground than on the surface.
When did you learn about Theodore's death?
Just now. You just told me.
And you aren't surprised, shocked? I won't tell anyone if you shed a tear or two. Weren't you partners, after all?
We were. And it is a real shame. But I've seen too many deaths in my life, Mr. Holmes, for the news to truly shake me.
Last contact.
When was the last time you saw Mr. Gilden?
A couple of days ago, we discussed the site. I believe in the tomb and its secrets. Theodore's patience was stretched, however. He was already inventing new projects. It wasn't a long conversation. I suppose that his daughter will inherit everything now, along with all of the eccentricities and problems.
And not forgetting Goliath.
Eccentricities and problems, Mr. Holmes. One of many. Will you allow me to return to my research, or are you insisting on remaining an obstacle?
Oh, I haven't even started yet.
By evidence? Let's see.
You have a weakness for nostalgia. Or, rather, do you use it to record a list of enemies?
Young man, you need to check your moral compass. Reading another person's diary is a sin in every culture that I can think of.
But you aren't answering the question.
You've already read it. Why bother? I simply record my life to keep my memory clean from misinterpretation. Letters and pages don't lie.
But the writer of the text can.
Oh.
With this book, you attempted to plan an attack on the elephant?
Your insinuations are out of place. Goliath is a frightening animal. All I wished to do was to understand the creature. As any scientist would do, I researched, analyzed, and drew conclusions.
Oh, guys. This is tricky.
And what conclusion did you draw?
That Theodore Gilden made the animal miserable. He couldn't provide the proper environment for the beast. My interest in the subject ended there.
Okay.
What's with this box of darts? Is it for a scientific argument?
A little darker than that. Rather for killing the kind of rodents that might nibble a nose or a toe in your sleep.
Let's just say I have to protect myself against a larger animal, such as an elephant. Might it be enough to stop it, make it faint?
If I were you, I wouldn't bank on it.
Okay. So...
I've nothing to add. Moving on.
What's with this intricate recruitment process? Pro-British workers charge there?
As a head of this organization, I need to secure a productive environment. It's impossible to do so if there are political differences.
That's true,
especially here, where the native population doesn't support our efforts to find the ancient artifacts.
Decent pay can also stimulate productivity and shut down any political discord. Hadn't you thought of that?
You're young. You have time to fritter and fight with everyone you meet. I don't have such a luxury. Our workers receive enough pay for what they do. So don't start a discussion you know nothing about.
Okay, he's very upfront.
I've nothing to add. I'm a busy man.
Your partner had a very specific attitude towards the things he treasured. Was this habitual?
That would have been too much even for him. Don't get me wrong, he had a harsh temper. Like a true businessman, he was ready to burn his competitors to the ground.
But threatening someone physically would have been something new even for him, am I correct?
Absolutely. Besides, I had never seen him this angry. The fellow who received the letter must have been extremely alarmed.
Okay. Wow.
I've nothing to add. I'm a busy man.
Remember one of
Yes,
the
the
rules?
shed.
It seems that you didn't return a tool. Is this knife?
Do I look like a fellow who carries a knife? I don't need it.
There are plenty of uses for it on the site, and outside of it.
I have other people to cut ropes for me, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, but it says sailor's knife as well.
I'm a busy man.
Gilden's elephant is quite an unusual addition to Cordona's fauna. What is your scientific opinion on?
No matter how much Theodore loved it, it still remained a wild animal trapped inside a stone pen. Goliath needs savannas, fields, lakes.
I'm sure that Goliath did not have a plan to kill his owner to head to the savannas. What do you think?
No, animals don't kill
No,
in
they
a
don't.
typical sense. I can only presume that it tried to protect itself from captivity, from Theodore. It was a gilded cage that was predestined to break.
Okay.
I've nothing to add. I've nothing to add. Moving on.
Let's see.
Did this plan cause a rift in your business relationship with Theodore Gilden?
Nothing like that. Admittedly, we didn't share a common vision of what is more important, the past or the future. In my opinion, we can't build a future without knowing the past.
So you wanted to save the tomb of Vitus here, or perhaps your control over
Yeah.
the research?
Only the knowledge that rightly belongs to humankind, nothing less and nothing more.
I'm...
Have you
Let's
seen this
see.
person before? The one beside Imogen Gilden?
No, but he's with Imogen, so I suppose that he's a friend of hers. That girl always has her head in the clouds. I could have said Theodore was different, but that wouldn't have been entirely true.
Away with the fairies, was he?
That's one way of putting it.
Oh.
Either way, I don't know much about Imogen's life or her friends. The type of elite that pretends to be educated.
Oh. Okay. So,
Moving on. Moving on. I've nothing to add.
so we've...
As far as I can tell,
Yes.
you're a man of the academic world.
Oh, that was
so
actually
this book
useful.
about Nabe and Laura is just an empirical...
What? That nonsense? I'd prefer to lose my eyesight than read such trash.
So you know nothing about it?
I know nothing. I wish I'd never heard of it in the first place. This caricature of science.
Do I hear traces of envy? You're still relatively young that you might find your own Laura.
Perhaps I envy Nabe, for I cannot simply blow people up for distracting me. That's all. You happy now? Wonderful.
Okay. Well, I want to go to the mine place. Let's put this stuff together. Okay, no. Cave there. Hold on. I need to find a Goliath. Goliath is dangerous right now, but may prove valuable to the case. I need to lure him by exploiting his life. Oh. We need to find Goliath. Okay. Hunting a Goliath. A foghorn boat. Oh! We need that. We need this.
This fabric will work.
Perfect. Beautiful. But first, let's also put these other two together. And then we should be done. Okay, no. Okay, partnership ended. Because they're trying times. Okay. A lot's going towards him. Chemical analysis. Let's do that real quick. There we go. Now let's confirm. Okay, we need the foghorn. Foghorn. And then we'll be good to go. Actually, I'm gonna stop the video right here, and then we can start and finish this final thing. So I'll see you guys next time.